Cheers everyone, my name is Tenna, and I'm here with a quick and dirty guide for Animate weapons, range arms. I decided to do this guide because people were finding me on Path of Ninja, Pee-wee Ninja, and asking me about the build. So I decided to make a video of it. What I'll be going over is the Atlas tree, when and how you can transition to the gem, and specters from the league mechanic, and charms. Okay, so when to transition? I transitioned at 28 because I went SRS until I got to my first lab, and then I just farmed my first lab from level 28 to like 34, and then I got the gem, because the pool for the gems is not that big for like green gems, so it's rather easy to farm. And why I farmed it is because I'm on solo self-found. And then I transitioned as soon as I got it, because you need Bladefall, which you get at level 28 to start playing the build, because you need the lingering weapons. And before you could use Ethereal Knives. Ethereal Knives could have lingering, but it does no longer have lingering innate. It's a transition gem for it to live lingering blades. So that's what you need to do. If you have the alt of Ethereal Knives, you can play with it from level 4, I think. And your gem setup in that case would be less than multiple projectiles and pierce, and a minion damage. I will link a POB in the description, and it will have some variations of the build, when to and such as such. So going over specters from the league, when I leveled my character, I used the Perfect Spirit of Fortune for the Wrath Aura, and then I used the Warrior with the Onslaught Aura. Oops, caps. This one, Perfect Force Warrior, because you get 2 specters quite early. So I use those two. If you only have 1 specter and you get it early, Perfect Force Warrior is the better of the options. And they will carry you very far. They are really good, and they scale with the specter level, not with the whatever level it says on the corpse itself. As you can see, corpse level says 79, but it still scales from your race specter, which is 73. This is a bad example, but you still get what I mean. So I used those two when I leveled. Right now I'm searching for the construct. This Perfect Alchemist Creation. It only spawns in red tier maps. And it's really good because Animate weapons is considered construct, so we want this one. I have the Onslaught until I get a charm, which is with at least 5 nearby allies, you and your allies get Onslaught. I'm looking for that charm. I have found it on another character around map tier 5, so I know it exists in low tier, but I can't find it again. Right now I'm using Shadow Construct, and it, because I'm poison, and the rain boulders just stack poison, so it's good with because I'm only linking them with minion life. So you would probably also want the spider for your third. I think it gives a chaos aura, chaos damage, because boost duration spell triggerable. It says aura here. which is added chaos damage. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm looking for it. I haven't found it yet, so I can't say for sure. Yes. There's there's also a serpent, which I've heard some people say might be good, because it creates a chaos aura when hitting poisoned enemies. I haven't found this either. Oh my god, so many abilities. I think it's this. I don't think that's very good. I don't know. Whatever. So I'm still finding out what specters to use myself. But I'm going support specters, that's for sure. I tried going the perfect frozen cannibal and the perfect fire cannibal because they synergize off each other with empowered. But they were causing some major performance issues. Don't know why. Don't know if it's fixed. Not really worth it. For charms, I've been using this one. Is very good, just for the endurance charge. It helps a lot with defense. And then this one, 7% chance to block spell damage, because I'm almost at spell cap with this. And my shield is 33% chance with an essence crafted block. So the block is there. It's very good. So quickly going over some gem options. As you can see, I have cast 1 damage taken and molten shell. If you have the gear for an Animate Guardian, you can drop the cast 1 damage taken and put a molten shell on your left click and then start leveling it. Because right now it's your level 10 and then cast 1 damage level 1. You can put your Animate Guardian in here. Like so. You can also... That's one gem setup. You can also, on bosses, Eater, Exarch. Oh, well, Eater, you probably want the Grace buff. Exarch, for example, you can drop Grace and use Purity of Fire. You can use Haste. Another gem setup you can have is you get an onset ring and put, so you get more sockets, and then you can have Haste with Divine Blessing, because we are running Eldritch Battery. I don't like running Divine Blessing, because it's another button that I don't want to press, so I don't. And when you transition, when you get about, I'll say 30 to 40% poison chance, you switch to Despair. Where is my Despair? I don't know. There it is. You switch to Despair, and before you go poison chance, you go with the Sniper's Mark, because it's the biggest damage increase. Also, for single target, you swap in Withering Touch for GMP, and Piercing Support for poison chance. If you manage to get 100% poison chance with your Darkest Enthroned, and you don't need the poison chance, I'm pretty sure Returning Projectiles is going to be the better support gem. I'm not sure. I think I will pop it. In the POB, you will see. So, so that's it. I'll also be going over the tree briefly, leveling trees and whatnot, and the POB will be linked in the description. Quickly going over the tree. When you start a level, you quickly run up here and take the Enduring Bond nodes for SRS. Get some life. You'll continue down this path, picking up Spiritual Command. You can skip Purity of Flesh. You don't really need the HP that early on. If you want to take it, whatever. You get Righteous Army, Redemption. I'd probably go with Redemption first, because the attack speed is better early. from level 50, if you farm Shame of Innocence for easy experience, I'd say go Eldritch Battery first, and then the duration nodes. You can also pick up Practical Application for if you need the Strength and Dexterity. You also have Dexterity here, Agility, and you can use the jewel sockets if you need Dexterity. You have Dexterity here. You have Dexterity. No, this is Strength. This is Strength. Strength can be an issue early on. Just whatever stats you can find. Really. Going into 4 maps, we pick up the armor nodes, the block trans, the life, and then it basically just progress there from there on. You'd want to pick up Convocation early. It really helps with when you start getting the speed clear. An extra golem is really the what is it, 60-80% effect of buff granted by the golem is really good. You can pick this up quite early, as you can see here. You can, as you can see, I have path this way. What you would want to do is, when you get to this point, is that you respec these 2 points, and you go this way. Respec these 2, and then you take all these nodes. You don't have to get Death Attunement on your necklace. It's just, I had the silver oil, so I did it. But going this path also gives you the option to go here for more spell block, if you need it. I don't need the spell block, so I'm not taking it. Depends on your shield, your setup, whatever. So, yes, that's that. Let me quickly fix this. Going over some gem options. If you go to the notes, as of right here, this guide is made to be more of a pointing in the right direction rather than do this. Basically giving you options of, you feel like this, you can do this. If you don't like this, you can do this. For some example, some people like running Val Haste Divine Blessing. I don't like it. I don't want it. I'm not doing it. So I'm currently running Cast when Damage Taken. As I showed you before with my Molten Shell. Why I'm not running Animate Guardian is because I haven't gotten the Dying Breath staff yet. I'm still waiting for that drop. Also, you can choose to run a dual curse setup. I prefer... Currently, I'm running another jewel instead, and I have access to this HP wool when I need it. What you can do is you drop these points, and then you go for Whispering Doom. But one thing to note that I will put it in the notes, is that I'm currently running a pure energy shield base chest, because it's the only 6-link I've found yet. And that allows me to run Eldritch Battery without problems. There is, though you can have problems if you don't have enough energy shield on your gear, that you might want to actually go down and pick up Melding for the 3% of max life as maximum energy shield to be able to sustain your energy shield as mana. So that's a thing. That's good to know. Is there something else that I've missed right now? Other options, you want the Darkness and Throne eventually for the poison chance. On your, where is my belt? Here. Chance to poison enemies. But before you get this, you don't really go poison. I mean, you can. I think I did. I think I had 112% and 113% on the tree. Down here and up here. And it worked out great. Other than that, oh, you're right. Another thing is if you get the profane proxy ring, this one here, you put it in your left ring so you don't get the shilling effect, and you put temporal chains in it if you're running Whispering Doom. You can also just put Despair if you're running one curse, because it's nice to have. And then you self-cast Despair. This, though, requires you to have... where is it? You cast one damage taken to be self-cast, as I showed you before. You remove this, and then you just put it... Oops. Hello? You put this also... you remove this, if it's... I don't know if it's base or not. But yeah, that's basically it. If you have any questions, I'll be keeping an eye on the comments and go over things. If maybe I'll make a follow-up video if you have anything that needs to further explain. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope the interest is big enough that I can do more of these. That would be fun. So stay tuned for more summoner builds and gear. Thank you. Bye.